Peace be with you, and welcome to my beautiful, wonderful new channel, Healing Life with Positivity, 24/7, 365, 365, 24/7. Listen, come on in here. Let's have a conversation. I feel like the angels have messages for us. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Come on in. Bring in your beautiful higher self. That way you will be able to discern and or learn by way of intuition. So change is coming. 555. This is like financial abundance type of energy, y'all. Come on in here. If you're returning back to the channel, thank you for your love, your donations, your patronage. I'm really happy that you are healing so beautifully. This channel is dedicated to bringing you out of the dark night of the soul, baby. Listen, after the darkness comes the light. After the storm comes the sunshine, okay? So painting the sun back into your life. A lot of 555 energy, a lot of 222 energy. So something about relationships, okay? Could be a soulmate, love relationship. Even if that soulmate is you, which it always should be, choose your higher self if nobody else. But 555 is giving me changes, okay? So you could be seeing 555. That absolutely also represents Oshun by way of prosperity, love. So something's changing by way of love. Maybe that's why I felt inspired to wear a yellow dress. Yellow is the color of joy, happiness, friendship, okay? So the sun, okay, let's get into it. But 555, it says, your angels are sending you a lot of encouragement, universal support for overcoming obstacles, okay? You could have just come out of what appeared to be some type of battle, but you're coming into this realization of who you really are, like stepping fully into your power. And there's a lot of courage in that. So you could be called to do something that Spirit is saying, you're being obedient to the call. So pay attention, because your spirit guides are trying to send you messages by way of dreams and or numbers, okay? It says you are going to level up. It might not feel good initially, but it will prepare you to handle the greater things in life for your highest good. That is why you've been looking for this. Push through. So Spirit is saying, remember the why, remember the purpose, remember the determination. What is your reasons why you want to share your gifts? Okay, why you decided to start your self-healing journey. There had to have been a why, right? Sometimes it's, oh, I've had enough of this, or I've had enough of feeling this way. And so you kind of put your foot on your own neck and you like, look, it's us, it's me, it's you. And we're going to get through this, and it's going to get better, right? Even if at the time you didn't believe it, you told yourself until you did. And so now you do. And so now you will, and you can go to this next level. This is absolutely beautiful. Okay. It says push through it. There's a reward waiting for you at the finish line. So if there has been some challenges, okay, or lessons, I like to call them lessons, behind your money, overspending, Spirit is saying it was never about you getting what you needed or what you wanted by way of using money as a tool. It was always the energy that was backing it, right? So eliminating the attitude of lack, but in that place, putting an attitude of gratitude for everything that you have, what you're giving, what you're receiving. So somebody gives you something, be a cheerful receiver. You know, let me tell y'all something. Admittedly so, I had to learn how to receive. I'm a giver, almost to a fault, right? But I've learned how to balance that out. But I'm telling you, I give. If I see somebody and I'm coming out of a food place and I just ordered food and I see somebody homeless, I'll give them my whole meal, right? Nobody knows these stories but my children, and now I'm sharing them with you. I've just always been a giver, even when nobody is watching, right? I'm a firm believer that is your true character. So I never really told people what I did for people. But just for, us recognizing a giving heart within ourselves, it's okay to celebrate your giving heart. I also had to learn how to receive, because then when there were times that I, maybe didn't foresee the universe teaching me a lesson on how to receive, there were times that I really needed somebody to give to me, right? And I was one of those people where I used to block it. Okay, no, thank you. It's okay. I'm fine. And then one day I was like, no, I need that. Like, I really do need help. I need good help. Be very, very specific with the words that you speak. Because if you say, oh, I just need a man. Oh, I just need a friend. Oh, I just need a woman. Anybody will show up. Trust and believe, proven, tested, and tried. So be very, very specific. I need good, loyal people to come around me. I need a really honest, loyal, faithful, smart working man. Why do I say smart working? Because anybody that's hard working is going to be stressed out. Smart working people are doing things that are, by way of their talents, by way of their passion. It's what comes natural to them, right? Okay, so in that changes, okay, just giving y'all a small story. I'm a cheerful receiver. So I say that to myself. So when people give me stuff, I'm very grateful. Like, I'm like, oh my God, and I never understood, why is this so uncomfortable? So I really had to deal with myself like, girl, you give all the time. If somebody needs money, I'm like, here, if I got it, you got it. If I don't, I'll tell you, hey, let me go pray for it. I'm going to get enough for me and enough for you. But at times where I really needed good advice or money or a favor or something by way of good seeds that I had planted that were returning back to me, the universe was like, excuse me, can we have a conversation? This is all your good karma come back to you. And so why are you blocking it? So it had to do with, I think, feeling like I didn't want to burden people from giving to me, right? That's really weird. That's interesting. So I guess it stemmed from feeling deserving. Also watching, the adults in my life, primarily my mother, overgive and never enjoy receiving. Like, I never really saw her enjoy the fruits of her labor. She had like a closet full of beautiful clothes and gifts and stuff that she had never opened and enjoyed. She would just turn around and give it to me. And so silently I was learning, hey, okay, just give, right? Until I got to a point and was like, no, this has really got me in a lot of trouble, because now I've been meeting people that only want to take. They don't want to give, right? So now we're in this, I want to reciprocate the energy. I'm sowing into you, pouring into your cup, okay, with an expectation that the universe is going to give me what I need, even if it doesn't come back by way of you as a vessel, as a person, as an experience. The universe is ultimately, okay, taking the order. Prime example. You might give somebody some money. Maybe they don't pay you back, or maybe they can't pay you back, and that's okay. I always say, do not give what you cannot afford to give energetically. You want to be a cheerful giver, and in turn be a cheerful receiver. There's a lot of people that I gave money to, and maybe I didn't get it back at that time, but fast forward, when I really needed it, spirit came by way of other experiences. Now, here's the lesson. The blessing didn't come the way I had anticipated, but it returned to me nonetheless. And in a lot of times, it was bigger than what I had put out. Okay, listen. So this is about change, y'all. A little piece of change, maybe some dinero, some feria, some money, whatever this is, tax money, change, okay? 0505, Spirit is saying. So unexpected shift. Be mindful of this unexpected shift, okay? You're going to be celebrating. It says divine intervention, sudden good changes as it relates to love and pleasant surprises in love. So there's something about an intuitive and or gut feeling that you're having to do as it relates to a relationship, okay? Spirit is saying to eliminate fears by way of opening up your heart to love. It says this number serves as a gentle nudge to pursue whatever interests you the most. What do you have fun doing? Okay? It's possible that something could rock your boat, but you'll end up exactly where you belong. Wish could be. What is your wish? What do you woulda, coulda, shoulda? Make it happen and do it. Like me, I love playing with colors, y'all. I love playing with photography, pictures. I love nature. I take pictures of everything. Okay. And so I said to myself, I really enjoy this. So I just started to do more of it. And the beautiful thing is that certain people that needed just a calm visual, I was able to gift that over to them. I had a friend that was in the hospital, and she had been in the hospital for a year straight, y'all. God bless her. She ended up getting her heart transplant. I actually had two friends that were in the hospital, and she says, I just want to go outside. So here are all these pictures that I'm taking of nature and things I love to do. And remember, I'm just having a good time. I'm not thinking, how is this going to benefit somebody else? How am I going to be able to share this with somebody else? And so I would send her pictures, and it helped her in her mind heal in a way that she could transport her energy into nature. Okay. It's a very healing thing. It was a small gesture by way of a passion, a purpose that I thoroughly enjoy. And here I am helping somebody manifest being outside. You know the saying, oh, we outside. Yeah. She ended up getting outside after a year of being in a hospital bed. She said, I just want to go outside. Just will me to the corner. You know, it was beautiful. Shout out to her wherever she is. But listen, 202, it says longing, something about technology, ambition. This gives me star status, World Wide Web, whatever it is that you're doing, put it out there. I'm talking to myself as well. You are a genius, and there is nobody like you. You will never be this person that you are right now in this moment again. So please recognize the timing in that. Okay. Tomorrow, God willing, I most likely won't be the person I am here right now today, because there will be some experiences in this day that will either encourage me to grow, glow, and go to the next level. And it could be a combination of all of the above. It's very likely that that is the case. So it says you have more control over your life than you realize. Beautiful, divine collective. Learn and execute what interests you. Turn things around. It gets better with time. There are plenty of friends to make. So go and chill out. Have fun and open up and go outside. It says that message is for me too. I'm going to go outside after this. Reading. Okay. 1122, the great shift. This is personal growth, spiritual development, and manifesting our goals, oneness, connection, and completion. Whatever you start, finish it. This is what Source is saying. First, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. You know what that means for me? Enjoy every little thing that you do, right? If you take a nice picture, enjoy that, celebrate that. Enjoying the little things are huge on a large scale of energetic seeds that you plant throughout your life or for that day. Okay, all my needs have been met for this day. Therefore, I lack nothing. I am abundant. I am well, right? Because one can tend to, overthink, right? Oftentimes, and I'm just sharing my experience. I was either too far back in the past or too far in the future that I missed my right now current moment. So in this moment that I'm sitting here with you, that will eventually be the past, by the time this video reaches you, I am enjoying myself in this moment. These are thoughts. These are things to download. I'm having a wonderful time sharing my gift here with you, all of the world and all of humanity, because I know that energetically it is reaching you in a way that you can feel the love and the abundance and the overflow wherever you are. Maybe you're in Costco. Shout out to the person that gave me a shout out and told me she was listening to my video and she was in Costco. I'm like, oh my God, I love their samples. Okay. Costco is more like a West Coast thing. I don't know if they have it in any other places, but I know it from living in California. But nevertheless, listen. So now this says open up, go outside, walk, smile, talk. You know, even if that one person is just yourself, have a conversation with your higher self. Your spirit team is wanting to get your attention. There are a lot of eyes on you right now, Divine Collective, okay? Because people are watching you in awe. More than anything, the evil eyes have turned to eyes of awe. AWE. They're in shock, okay? So 1122, the great shift. This is giving me relationships too. I'm getting like twin flame journey, a shift in, you know, if there was separation between you and your divine counterpart, I think the fact that you started this journey, spiritual growth, going within, has shifted you in a way, or shifted all of us in a way that we are aligned now with the love of our lifetimes. This is like a soul's journey. So you're going to meet people and or be in places that seem very familiar. It's giving me a lot of deja vu energy. 1122, it says personal growth, spiritual development, and manifesting your goals. Oneness with the communication and connection of the universe. What are you saying? What are you thinking? Those thoughts are going out into the ethers and they're returning back to you. Your experience, you know, when you have a thought, when you have a word that you speak into the atmosphere, what you are translating to source of all things is how your experience is going in the physical world and or the 3D. I heard that this morning in the middle of meditation, from listening to a very beautiful shaman. And he said that and it resonated. And I'm like, yo, the fact that my antennas are connected to source by way of my thoughts and my experiences, my attitude of gratitude is telling source, hey, I'm having a really good time here. Even when things appeared to be tumultuous, they really weren't, y'all. It was just a human experience. It was just an opportunity to learn and grow. Yes. Okay. Listen. So it says first focus on the positive changes. So do that consciously in this moment, breathing your way into it, focusing only on the positive changes that have occurred due to your efforts. Then expand your horizons beyond that, right? Because you're growing, you're expanding. Permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in favor of your intentions. Let me tell you something. You know what this says to me? Putting yourself out there, okay? Whatever you've learned, catering to your inner child. Remember to have fun. Remember to enjoy what it is that you are doing and share that with the world unapologetically, very authentically, you know, living as if no one is watching, but you are watching. Your higher self is watching. The elder version of yourself is celebrating your endeavors and having a really good time living vicariously by way of the past. The old version of you will look back and laugh. Listen, I just heard that. I was fresh up out the ethers with my spiritual bars. Listen, I'm manifesting a spiritual bars album. Okay, I just anticipate it's going to be a lot of people on this album with spiritual bars. And this record, this album, this song is going to go out all over the world, just like the Soul Tribe anthem that has taken on a life of its own, a very vibrant life of its own. We're absolutely seeing 444, y'all. I've been seeing 444, baby. Listen, blessings in disguise. That's reminding us that what appeared to be a block or something negative was really a blessing in disguise. So people, places, things that maybe you processed at the time. Oh, why did this happen? I don't know. You know, whatever it is. It was always a blessing in disguise, because source is saying that it was always guiding you to a higher level vibration. So it goes a little something like this. You know, I need your help, universe. Listen, whatever this is, I need you to help me understand it. And then all of a sudden, people, places, and things started to disappear. You're like, whoa, wait, hold on. The universe is like, well, you said you needed help. So now we're putting things in order, putting you in alignment with people, places, and things that are resonating with where it is that you're going. Trust the process. Just follow me and we're going to guide you to the right place. And so even when that was difficult, by way of the 555 energy, Spirit is saying, it's okay. Look at you now. Look at where you are. It's all good type of an energy. It is collectively taking all of your experiences, reminding your physical body by way of sensory perception. It is all freaking good. Listen, Let me tell y'all something. Do you know I had hit a roadblock, God forbid, but really it was just a reminder from the universe? And I was like, okay, so I do tarot, I'm revealing these things in spiritual court. I'm helping people because these stories need to be told. They need to know they're not crazy. And they need to know that somebody is, creating a safe space for them to, expunge these opportunities of the past, or these experiences rather, right? Or just creating a safe space that, even though we call down righteous judgment, it's non-judgmental by way of what you've gone through, right? We're very transparent. I'm not exempt from having to have gone through things that, could be very familiar to people that I resonate with, right? But I hit a roadblock and I was like, what is it that I'm supposed to do? So for 3 days, I stayed in the bed. I was like, oh my God, am I going through a transformation? Am I going through the dark night of the soul? I really had to have a conversation with myself. I'm like, what the heck is going on? And I heard, what are you being disobedient to? And I'm like, disobedient? I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to do. My platform is growing. Source was like, no, there's something more that you're supposed to be doing to help people. And then I was like, okay, well, I'm going to do social media tarot about the stars and the celebrities. And then I was like, I don't really want to go there because they're paying for a lot of things that I really don't care to discuss. And it just reminded me too much of going back in time. And, as something in me just wanted to move forward and stop talking about it, even though I still reveal certain things that could be currently affecting people so that they can move forward. I knew I needed to do something else. I'm like, what is it that I got to do? Baby, I was laying in bed for 3 days. On the third day, baby, I heard positivity 365. Duh. And I'm like, oh, I need to change the platform to help people heal their life with positivity 365. Like, I'm fully stepping into, spiritual guru mode to help people become their own freaking guru. Like, nobody's coming. We're coming. But I mean, nobody's coming outside of your higher self. Like, if you're looking for something or somebody to save you, it's like, it's you. Find a mirror. That's your guy. That's your lady. That's who's coming. And you have everything that you need. So listen to Source. Okay? Listen to your spirit team. Be still. Disconnect, unplug, close doors, shut down things that you just feel you don't need anymore, right? But it's all important. You're going to use it at some point in your life. So no matter where you are, okay, no matter the circumstance, whatever you're going through, I promise you, you're going to use it somehow in your life. And it's going to be for a good thing, because that's just the way that it works. This is about a human experience and giving your gift away in a way that is here to help people. This is what the universe loves. And we're in the age of Aquarius. So let's just go ahead and finish the reading, because, I could talk to y'all all day. I got that gift of gab on deck for you, baby. I was born to talk. I'm going to be honest. I used to always get talks too much in class, but I could never fathom and or understand people that were just mute. I would try to have a conversation. I'm like, you ain't got nothing to say? Because not having anything to say was like lack of how do you say? Like, that just tells me that there's no mental activity. And I couldn't understand people like that. Now, when I found somebody that loved to talk as much as me, oh, dream life, y'all. Because as much as I talk, I listen too. There are times where I don't say anything and I just listen. But to have that equal give and take by way of decent conversation. Now, let me just say this. It's not just talky, hablando. It's like saying something that's holding weight, that's worth listening to. Let's just say that, because it's somebody somewhere talking about something. They're not making no money. They're not getting better. They're not getting healthier. And I'm just glad that somebody is not us. But as we send this out into the ethers, it naturally combats any negative gossip and or bad talk that somebody could be saying, because the Most High is like, I'm backing you. What's good? So nevertheless, 444, it says there might be some difficulties ahead. Okay, but you will push through it. You got this. If you have been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in your favor. If you've been suffering or feeling lost, some things may fall apart in order for something big and a blessing to come together for you. but you're building the framework for something much better. Hang in there. That's what I just said. Confirmation 1001. Some of these cards I've not read, y'all. Okay. So it says new beginning, personal development. There's a lot of personal development here. Stay focused with that. Journaling, writing yourself a letter, writing a letter to your younger self, remembering your first moments of pain and pleasure, and understanding the dynamics of writing represents a purging. It's a way to get something out of your spiritual and or your physical body. I'm talking to myself as well. It says a new phase in a religious or spiritual quest is upon you. You're going through a spiritual awakening. Take a deep breath. Okay. Sometimes it can feel like the dark night of the soul. Did I not just say this? My spirit guides are funny. You're on the path to enlightenment, and this too soon shall pass. Then we got our as above, so below, 8-8 energy. Okay. All the great seeds that you've planted are now coming back to me, coming back to you, coming back to us. Wealth, empathy, promises, commitment, affection, inner strength. Okay. You will enter a time of expansion, divine collective. So begin taking steps towards achieving your ultimate objective immediately. Do it now. Finances will miraculously, enunciate that, miraculously improve. Oh, and somebody has their mind set on you. So this is about some type of affection. I think the more you love and just are authentic, the more we love and are authentic, things naturally flow in beautifully for us, okay? And what I mean by love, love is a language. Some people speak a certain love language. So you're calling in people that speak the love language that you speak. Kindness, peace, joy, people that genuinely want to see you win, people that you celebrate just the same as if this were your accomplishment. It goes a little something like this. If somebody's getting married and you've yet to get married yet, oh my God, I'm really happy for you. But the energy that you're embodying is like you're celebrating yourself. You're saying, I'm happy for you the same way that I would be happy for myself. Keeping it real situations, real relationships. 0707, it says compromise, healthy compromise, self-awareness, forgiveness, calling upon the law of self-awareness, calling upon the law of forgiveness, calling upon the law of empathy, tenacity, and freedom and professionalism, okay? Let go of what no longer serves you, just like that. Let it go. Let the universe just transmute that energy back into light. Stop holding on to grudges. Express your inner emotions and aim towards a healthy compromise. Where there was once lack of understanding, it is now understanding of yourself and other people around you. This is going to provide peace and serenity. Can you feel that? I can feel that. It's best to just move on. The truth will set you free. So this is where my other platform, by way of spiritual judgment and justice, because sometimes people just need to know. It's like, oh, I think I know, but they need clarification. They need confirmation so they can make a determination. Once you know the truth, now what? Right? Because one thing that we are no longer obligating ourselves to is having that same old-fashioned conversation about, whatever. Yes. There's a such thing as being victimized and being a victim. I understand. But taking back your power sounds a little something like what we've just discussed here. 7777, okay? The number of luck, perseverance, do not give up. Feed your dream, feed it with all you have, okay? No matter what the circumstances, get a visual of seeing yourself being what it is that you want to be. It says change of perspective. Look at things differently. See them from the eyes of source, okay? Reflection, inner strength, wisdom, enlightenment. There's a need for change of perspective on whatever has taken over you now. If you want to succeed, you need to keep going down the road you're on. Reach for wisdom within. It is an inner compass, okay? It is being still in the presence of yourself, being honest and listening to your intuition by way of your spiritual guides. When you do that, you naturally tap into the divine realm of infinite possibilities, and you know that everything that you think, everything that you want is going to happen, period. Okay? So be very mindful of that. It's something to think, but to be mindful of what it is that you're thinking and or saying or speaking. Listen, it's a different type of inner strength, baby. It's a different type of next level power, honey. It says, and then you'll just know what the right steps are. Like the answers are going to come. When you feel stagnant, if, God forbid, you should happen to hit a moment that is calling for you to trust the universe. That's how I'm going to say that. Because for those 3 days, that was an opportunity for me to trust the universe. I wasn't stuck. That was an illusion. I wasn't backtracking. That too was an illusion. It was an opportunity for me to have an overly, how do you say, what was I going to say? Oh, I was going to say long overdue. Okay. Long overdue conversation with the universe. Maybe the universe was trying to get my attention and I was focused on something else like my other platform. And the universe is like, excuse me, you need to give birth to healing life with positivity 24/7, 365, because the ethers are saying this is a part of your journey. And this is the time where you give birth to that. You've learned enough up until this point that you should be able to share this gift with other people to help them get to the next level. And then they'll do the same. And then it'll become contagious. And then this goodness and this healing life with positivity 365 becomes a way of life. 365 days of positivity. Imagine that. Put your mind on that. 1331, it says good fortune, advice, comfort, major change, individuality, and independence. This is giving me freedom, y'all. Have faith in your skills and your talents. And they are a tool that can provide you with a bright future, a piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting massage is on its way. Everything will work out in our favor. This is so good. I'm just clapping for myself. I'm clapping for you because this is beautiful. If this resonated with you, I'm going to be honest, it absolutely resonated with me. Please comment down below. Share a little bit of your experience. I know people go and read the comments. You don't know who it's going to reach, but I promise you your story is going to inspire somebody to do what it is that maybe they can imagine that they can. It will absolutely open up the realm of possibility that they can overcome whatever is something that the universe is giving them that they're going to use later, right? It's giving, turning my pains into powers, okay? High vibrational powers, more than one power, gift, plural. Yeah, let's get into it. If you'd like to donate to the channel, all my information is in the description box below. And I will see you in the next video. I pray that you are healing well. I know you are. And I love you. I love you so very much. I'll see you soon. Peace be with you.